I'm Chris Porterfield from Field Report, and I'm here with Artistry magazine.
You didn't have to stop, baby, but I can never hang. The good days come in waves, they crest and crash.
You're just coming off the release of your third full album.
Uh-huh.
How does it feel to be able to debut new music when you're on your tours?
I mean, it feels really good. Yeah, the record that we made is definitely like a studio record, and we took a lot of time in the studio building it. And so it's cool to be able to present that material in like a more human way. And people have told me that it's just a way to sort of unlock the songs, just to see it live. And so it's really fun doing that, because we're out, like, we want to have a relationship with people, and we want to allow them to have a relationship with the work, and doing it live together in the same space is the best way to do that.
And it's been about 4 years since your last release, Marigolden.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering why the long break and what you did during it.
Yeah, so we toured on Marigolden for a while, and then we started making this record in the summer of 16, and we spent about 6 months in the studio. In the meantime, I became a dad. My wife and I had a little baby girl, and thank you, and that's been really fun. And then when we were making this record, turns out we didn't tell the old label that we were working with that we were making a record. So when we turned it in, they were like, cool, what do you want us to do with this? And so we ended up going through a different label. We're on Verve Records now, which is really, really exciting. They're like an amazing legacy American label, and so we've got a new set of label mates and a new team, and so all that stuff takes time too, to like go through all of that, and so that was sort of the reason for the delay. But now here we are. We came out in March. We've been on the road. We did a big East Coast tour. We were just on the West Coast, and now we're back out here, and then we're going back to the Midwest and doing a loop, and then we got some more festival stuff this summer. So we're going to be out, coming to a town near you.
And on that album is one of your hit songs, Home, Leave the Lights On. And right now it has over 1 million streams on Spotify.
Oh, that's good.
I was wondering why you think that song in particular resonated with people.
I think I don't know, everybody's looking for home in their own way, whatever that is, whether that's a place or a group of people or whatever. And that one, it's got kind of like a Tom Petty vibe to it, and so it's easy to get into. It's not one of our more challenging pieces. It's just kind of like a nice, oh, come on in, and we all can kind of feel like we understand this without thinking about it too much.
Good song for summer.
Yeah, right.
And going a little farther back in your musical history, you spent time with Justin Vernon, now Bon Iver, and I was wondering, if anything, what you learned from that experience musically, from collaborating with others.
Yeah, I went to college in Eau Claire, and was in a band with Justin there. I think there was when you're in college, you get like your group of friends or whatever, and you feel like you've all got something really special together, you know? And even when you leave, you look back and be like, oh, that crew was really strong. You stay connected with them. Well, he was in that crew, and there really was something cool about that. And there was something about how I think we were all sort of restless and striving to continue to get better and make new discoveries about ourselves and our work and challenge each other and support each other. I don't know, there was just something in the air. And so it's cool to stay connected with that circle of people and watch everybody and the trajectory that their work takes them. And in fact, one of the guys, Tom Winsek, who's in Field Report now, also plays in Volcano Choir with Justin and was a part of that Eau Claire community. And so we're all just like still in touch and doing work and doing our own stuff and supporting each other and challenging each other and sending each other NBA texts, and that's kind of like what our relationship is now.
That's amazing. So you were talking about the college community and how you guys really stuck then. We're a college publication.
Oh, right on. Where are you? What school are you?
Northeastern University.
And
in
where?
Boston.
In Boston.
Right in the dead center of Boston.
Right on.
So I was wondering if you had any advice for those college-age musicians want to perform on the Boston Calling stage one day?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool too. Our drummer, Devin Drobka in Field Report, he went to Berkeley here and studied, and today's actually his birthday.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday, Devin.
Or Devin, sorry.
That's okay. But yeah, and he was talking about his memories of like first coming to Boston as a student and like trying to figure out how to plug into the community and like trying to figure out how to be the artist he wanted to be, and then to be coming back here as a professional touring musician playing the festival and stuff. Man, just don't stop is my advice, because that's the one thing that everybody has in common whose music you listen to. They just didn't stop doing it. So find out people who are hungry like you are to improve and discover new stuff to be inspired by, and plug into the community. I know there's an amazing music community here in Boston, and maybe as college students it can be tough to get into all the clubs or, you know, break into whatever scenes, but just keep sticking your foot in the water and like be sensitive to energy that feels like energy that you want to be a part of. Yeah, just don't stop. Stay hungry, stay patient, but stay hungry, and just get it, do it. Don't dream about it, just do it. Devin and I were talking about that this morning at breakfast. It's like, man, on my birthday, thinking about this next year, I'm gonna stop dreaming and just like keep doing.
Words to live by.
I'm into it.
And my last question for you is on the same inspirational note. You ended your set today with words of love and really coming together.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering what your message to those who watch your sets really comes down to.
That's a great question. I think what it ultimately comes down to is that we're all in this together. And there's some of our material that can be sort of opportunities for self-examination or thinking about the past or mistakes or things that you wish were different. But ultimately, I don't want our music to be just sort of insular, oh, woe is me sort of stuff. I want it to be, let's look at that and reflect on that, and then pick your head up and look around and realize that we're all connected and we're all sort of going through that. But if we all look up outside of that, it becomes not this sort of isolated suffering, but it's a shared thing that we all go through. Because life is hard and it's brutal and it's ugly, but all around is love. And that sounds simple and easy, and it's not. It's difficult, but if we remember that we are in it together and like take small steps every day to be open and generous in spirit and just give an opportunity for somebody else to either lift you up or let you down, but just give somebody else that opportunity, I think we would maybe be in a better place.